USA and Guyana. Guyana. Speakers for the night, ministers of the government, pastors, members of the business community, religious leaders, and others. Fun and games for the children starting at 4 p.m. Cultural presentation 6 p.m. Venue Jubilee Park. Admission free. Music by Crown Vibes, Sound and Lights International. Guyana. Hope is rising.
It's all you, in tune with the rhythm of the island.
Hey, it's all you. The flavors of the islands like bending the sun.
Written vitamins A and C.
Follow your island spirit.
It's the rhythm of the islands. We're gonna create your strength vibration.
Yeah, man.
Tropical rhythms. Bringing the rhythm.
Attitude. Give me attitude. Next. Action. Guys, where's the ice cream? Cut! In 4 delectable flavors, the new Super Premium Royal Ripple ice cream is smooth, unbelievably rich, and far more affordable than you think. Royal Ripple Super Premium from Sterling Products Limited.
You have always trusted Kester D's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Kester D has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Camp Streets. For more information, call Kester D on 600-3991 today. Kester D's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
Oh boy, I just got a sweet scratch my ears there, you know. Anyway, good evening. How y'all doing? Boy, I'm here. You're gonna excuse the voice tonight. Not too all up to that because you know what happened last night at the National Park, Guyana. Oh gosh, y'all represent, boy. I represent, boy. Big up, love. Kiss. You know what I mean? We want to say thank you. Saiku probably will be here next week. He's not here tonight for the mere fact that there is a workshop at church. We helping to provide some training for our young people at First Assemblies of God. So Danny Brown is still in Guyana, and we trying as much, as much information we can get from this wealth or from this vault of knowledge and transfer it to our young people. So as we speak, the workshop is going on at church, there at First Assembly, LMP Durban Street, Wortmanville. And this is about musicians, songwriters, worshipers. I mean, worshipers, you could worship in music, you could worship singing, you could worship with your dance, you know what I mean. What I'm saying, I'm specifying the areas of worship. He's there, more so with those that do productions, like engineering and things like that. So the young people are there, and they're going through the workshop. Atabawafu is still here. He's there also. Prodigal Son is still here. He's there also. And so these guys are going to share with our youths and to empower them as they face the road ahead in terms of the future endeavors. Whether they want to play an instrument, whether they want to write, or whether they want to just sing. So this is what's going on right now. And I really want to commend Danny. And like the guy says, if you have to pay, it's free. It's free. If you have to pay for something like this, it would be anything like 150 US. Just for that workshop. And depends on which one. Because whichever one is more money. I think the production one is where the money really climb. Yeah. So they're there, and so I understand. I excuse Saiku. Because you know we were here for the past weeks encouraging you, and you really did. You bless our hearts. We really want to thank you. And there's a lot of big things coming. And it's going to really bless your heart. It's going to be for free. We just want you to know we're not about the money. I said it on previous program this afternoon. We're not about the money, people. We're not. We know a lot of people think we are, but we are not. We help people more than. There's certain things you definitely know you got to pay. For instance, I get this program. I have to pay for this program. Now, if you have a business and you want to advertise, you want people to know about the product or the services that you have, if I got to pay for it, you can't expect me to give you for free, because I'm going to kick out the station if I can't meet my responsibility in terms of paying my bill, right? So in this scenario, in this case, if you're coming for advertising the program, then you got to pay. It's simple. You're not going to do it brother and sister there. You got to pay. It's simple, right? In terms of ministry, like, you know, you just want to talk to some young people, go to a church and encourage them. I mean, it's a brock. It should be a joy that you could pour out to the youths. Because you're getting young, you know, you're getting old. The richest place on the planet that says the bare ground. Because a lot of people die with what's inside of them, rather than they exploring or doing what God has called them to do. You know what I mean? So you got to decide, man. You got to decide. So we really want to say from the bottom of our hearts, Team U, Psycho Andrew album launch was awesome last night. Was just mind blowing. Just, you don't have word to describe something like that. God was, you could actually literally see God in the whole putting together of this event. It's a team of people that worked. It was not one man army or one man show. A group of people who understood what they are about, who want to see excellence, and I really want to commend this group, the body that we are putting together in the Christian fraternity in terms of how we go about doing kingdom business, like concerts and all of these things. Yeah, there's a body as we speak of being put together to govern, to help lift the standard. Psycho album launch was the first. And you already see the results. And we ain't established fully as yet. We ain't established fully. We know start mixing the cake. The cake start mixing. You see when the cake don't mix and push it over for bake, Guyana, people gonna fly from all over to come to Guyana just to have an event. That's how rich and that's how compelling and demanding it's gonna be. Once we keep up with this trend of support, unity, the pastors, we really want to thank you also, you, yes you. We came to you and we explained what we want to accomplish by having this album launch and how we want to launch it. You support us, the congregation support us, and we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. We don't have enough word to say thank you. And we would like this not only for us, but also to others. And I must say, and I say this very carefully, because we don't want anybody to abuse the leverage or the support. We've got to be very mindful, you know. Because if you secure your house, people could break it easily and carry a thing. So we have to be mindful of those who don't have the intent, the interest of the kingdom first at heart. There are people who get the interest of themselves at heart. So you gotta get a spirit of discernment to differentiate who have the spirit, who have the interest of the kingdom in terms of building kingdom, or who have the interest of building self on their pocket. Be very careful. And while we thank the pastors and we setting a new standard and level in the kingdom in terms of how business is run, kingdom business, we are very careful. And we want to thank you. Thank you again. On behalf of Psycho and TVU, thank you. Every artist, we want to say thank you to. Every minister of the gospel, everybody that touched that stage last night. From the guy that put up the stage, yeah, you know you got to pay for it. Still thank you. You did an excellent job because you could have left out a 2 foot and next thing one certain body. When the vibe started going, the whole stage collapsed. You did your job properly. Lighting, excellent. Nigel Abrams, thumbs up, bro. Big up yourself. And not big up yourself as in, I ain't telling you big up yourself as in boast. If a man do something good, you must have the decency to say to the brother, job well done. That shouldn't take nothing out of you for tell somebody how good they are. And the person with the compliment, you have to be careful because some compliment could make some people swell big like a balloon and bust. Not everybody could take a compliment. Because some of you compliment him and he feel well, you know. He's the biggest thing. And he start walking on people. All of these things we have to safeguard. We got to be very mindful how we treat with people, how we operate with people, and things like that. Because you never know who get your breakthrough. Sometimes the same man who look too right. Clothes might look raggedy. Might dress with a t-shirt and get on a sweater because the place will chill. And you looking for somebody with jacket and tie with a briefcase. And it's the man with the jersey and he think got your breakthrough. And you give the man attitude. You think you're still getting a breakthrough? Oh, we got to be very careful. So I want to say thanks to all the ministers of the gospel, Pastor Sean Sobers, Anil Aziz, Melissa Van Diag, the youngest of them all, Songboard, beautiful ministry. Yada, who did the background vocalist with Psycho, and you. Trinacia came back. Psalmist Ian Graves, excellent. Oral Bishop, excellent. Kevin Dongswell, Atabawafo. Prodigal Son, myself. I even surprised me. Honestly, I tell you, it surprised me. After being so worn out and burned during the up and down, I didn't expect to perform like that. But God gave me renewed strength and was able to deliver to the people. People receive ministry, not entertainment for say, just jump on a stage. People receive, people left with something. And that was the intention while we even put together this album launch. It was an album launch with a difference. Every song on that album says something to someone who may have been through some struggle in life. Psycho been through it, he testified, he put it in song, and he delivered it in a package. Over 10,000 people tonight have that CD in their homes. Over 10,000 people. That was the turnout at the National Park last night. Historic. Over, I'm not exaggerating, you know, y'all gonna see the video. I'm dead serious. And for a Guyanese to create such a demand and love and appreciation and support from his own people speaks volume to Guyana. And the transit, Guyana is on a verge of turning around. People, we just give up too quick. 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 Because we just see things the way we want it, the time we want it, how we want it. We make a whole lot of noise. But God's timings is not your timings and my timings. We got to let God work. We let God do his work. You don't try to do God work and push God on. Relax. pray. We did a lot of praying for this event. Y'all notice the weather? Not rain. But God has granted us favor with the weather. The rain came at an appropriate time to say something to the thousands that were there gathered. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I see people on their knees on the tarmac in the rain, praising God to reggae music. A genre that the church used to call devil music. Young people on the tarmac, hands outstretched, eyes shut tight, some crying. Because the song touched a spot that connect them to God. And so the only way they could surrender is not what you sing or what rhythm you use. It's the message. It's your message. That's what people connect to. Your message. If your pillow could speak, you're a bad man on the road. Your gun showing. You're riding, you're driving, you twist power and say your face. It's a wrench. You're a rude boy. You don't laugh because you're a serious man. But when you lock the door and you go home there, you bawl like a baby because you and God alone. But when you're around your friends, you're hype. Oh, who you talk to by when I ring a box wrong you? Yeah, you're bad like that. But when you go home and you lock the door, you bawl like a baby. You're making joke. Not enough you know. Many times you're not for eat in your house, you know. Only you and God know. You drink your water. Sometimes you see your children them, your last meal. Sometimes your children got eat and you can't touch nothing because you can't do. Y'all ever been through them kind of, y'all ever find yourself in them kind of situation? Y'all know what we dealing with, guys. The real hurting people. This thing is not no joke, you know. This thing's serious. A lot of people dress up and come on the road, but inside, hollow. Ain't nothing going on for them in there. They need somebody to confide in, but they may trust nobody. Because everybody just, yap, 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 yap. I come and tell you something in confidence before you reach over the corner, so people watching me funny. Yeah, the one there. You know? Yeah, man. No matter. And I tell you in confidence. And you betray my trust by telling somebody. Now when I find out, what we expect for I deal with them. I can't trust them. I careful now because like me want to talk to them. Me know who's who. People are like that right now. They don't know who to talk to. And there's help. There's help. And that is why this program is called You Are Not a Mistake. 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 I ain't no mistake. I know me no mistake. I could never be mistake and be here tonight. I should be my family at home. But because there's something inside of you that you need to realize, I'm here to encourage you to realize what it is and work it for your own good. Custody was not always like this. I share my testimony numerous times, different. Me get so much stories I've been through, boss. I can't share them in parts. It's a miracle I'm alive. I supposed to dead, you know. Real talk, dead. But when God get purpose to you, ain't got nothing to stop that black door. And so me just sit down here because I want to run my mouth on TV. Or I ain't got nothing else to do with the money. Because you, I see you as important. I belong to part there, and I know what it is. And I trying to help you to get out of it. You don't have to go where I go. You don't have to get locked up. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to get shot by the police or whoever. You don't have to go through that. I've been through, so I tell you. Avoid that. Position yourself. If you have a study, study. If you get a little work, if you got clean, wipe somebody car glass. At least it's an honest job. And it's a start. It ain't mean you're going to remain there. My first job after I come out of the badness road, who know my millions of dollars. My first honest job is weeding a pastor yard. It take me 2 weeks. Yard big. And when I done the pastor, give me 1,000. Now you could hear me and say, what? Pastor brutal boy. But the deal wasn't 1,000. The deal was, if you weed this yard and farm it up, I'm going to give you a job in Georgetown. That was the deal. Getting me a job. Now me want to come out of this bad life, this gangster life, this thieving life. Say, you know, when I watch at the yard, I watch at the pastor, I said this is like jail again. But remember, I need to be honest. I need to turn a new leaf. I fed up making people's life miserable. So I took on and cleaned the yard, and the pastor stuck his word, brought me to Georgetown. My first honest salary was $3,000 a week. 1993, $3,000 a week. A man will know about hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. By the hooks or the crooks I get it. At least I used to roll with them kind of money. So working for $3,000, it was a struggle. It was a struggle. But I make do. And I move from level to level in God. Level to level in God. Level. All God needs is your heart. You hear this like song, you. A powerful song. God ain't got time with your money and your big house and your goal or whatever your fancy vice. God ain't got time with them things, you know. God wants you heart. That's all God wants. None of them things matter to God. So when we see some people that big up themselves, they're driving a car and big up. Y'all see me car? You feel like, okay, once they carry me from point A to point B, me want to prove point to nobody, you know, I could drive the latest car, or I could live in the biggest house. Everybody will love to live in a nice house, yes. Everybody will love to drive a nice car, yes. But there's something for you big up yourself from somebody about. Them things come today and tomorrow, some flood, some fire, and there's it. What God need is your heart. I don't know a horse bad, but I just feel I want to talk to some people. Get yourself in line. Stop complaining and position yourself. Position yourself. You see, if you don't prepare, when the opportunity comes, what happen, buddy? What happen, girl? You can just do it yourself. Nobody ain't giving me no work, boy. See them government ain't doing nothing for nobody, you know. And all you do is dumb then saying no. You don't even start right now, go up on the road and see if I can weed somebody's yard. No, weed yard me. It's a shutter. I want to wear shoes, I'm wearing Jordans. And I wear Tommy Hilfiger. And I wearing LeBron James and Curry. And I gonna weed my yard and go and pass and see me weed it. Oh, I saw it go. I used to do vulcanizing, I used to look stink. And I could have get the most girls if I did one. With the same greasy clothes. Because now what you're wearing is your heart. So if you want to prove point to people and stay in poverty and stay in your stupidity, you could go right ahead. I know some of you ladies, you want the man with the moustache well trimmed, beard neatly lined up, dressed in a nice jacket and tie, and he get nice words. He's bright. He get enough money. He living in a big house. He driving a big car. This you dream husband. Well, you got Mackie. The best relationship to have is one when you work one-on-one with that person. You buy from the spoon to the plate to the pot to the chair to the stove and the fridge together. When you have accomplished these things and work and accomplish these things, you have more appreciation for for your things. But if them things just appear, so brother, you're going to treat it anyhow. Because you don't work for it. You don't sacrifice. So you don't know what it feels like to sacrifice for nothing. So, you know, you're dealing different with things. You are not a mistake. Here, you is not a mistake. Don't make nobody tell you though. Some parents is telling children some real harsh things, you know. I know them children get me vexed sometimes, boy, and the words are fly out. All the names you could think about. Parents, your words got power. Because if you tell your children them certain things and they start acting it out, you can't vex. Because remember, you speak it into their life. So you gotta be careful. Rather than you call them dog and this and that, you know, just like whoever, bless them. When they're sleeping, go and pray over them. Say you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. Speak it, speak it, speak it. It's your child. Don't encourage your children for going to disrespect nobody outside. Disrespect the teacher in school. And if the teacher discipline them for something that they should be disciplined for, you go out, cutlass and gun and all kind of thing in the school for the teacher. When you do that, tell me what you're telling the child. Okay, it's okay. I got you. You disrespect. Tell anybody what they want to tell them. And anytime you do anything, they got to deal with me. This is what you telling the child, you know. You feel anything good don't come out of the child. One day they're going to turn back and bite you. You better start thinking. If your child wrong, he's wrong. And so the best place to train the child is at home. If you know you didn't give your son a phone and he come home with one and you're questioning about it and you borrowed it from McCall's, you're encouraging him to do what he's doing to get phone and whatever else, God knows what. Some of you know you get children bringing home things that they can't afford. They don't walk no way. And they're bringing home things. And you smiling and, oh Lord, son, come give your mother a raise. Where you walking? You walking no way. But he give her mommy a raise. And then one day you hear, you get a phone call, your son gets shot. Oh God, he used to go to church. He used to go to Sunday school. He's a good man. When he used to bring the raise and give when he had no job, you never question him where he got the money from. But you accept it. Parents, talk to your children. This is the only way these problems will solve, you know. I mean, we get this anti-suicide, anti-violence and job creation rally coming up on the 3rd of June. You saw the ad, right? We could put together how much rally we want. If you don't do your work at home, it will make it more difficult because people will just come for a good time. You share some information, they read it, throw it in the bib, and they continue along with their life. We are playing our part because we know many of the children out there they didn't ask for the situation that they're in. Some of them was forced into it. So those people we are after, there are a lot of rejects because of how people look. People don't like you and they may want to do certain things. Those are the people we're after because they are special as much as you are. They got a soul that God is interested in. All right? So let's play our part, people. Let's play our part. I'm just reasoning with you straight. I can't say it any better. I can't say it any better. I want to open up the lines, but I'll go to my first video break. And when I come back, we're going to open up the lines. If you went to the show last night, you can feel free to talk about it, what it did for you, and anything about the anti-violence, anti-suicide and job creation rally on the 3rd of June, Jubilee Park. It's free. We need as much persons we can get on board to work with us because this is a Guyana thing. This is not a custody thing or a Pastor Joe thing or the pastor thing or the government thing. We need the support of all. Anybody that's going to help develop Guyana, build Guyana, and help impact people's life, Those are the people we want to work with. Those are the people. And you have money intentions, those are the people we want to work with. Because we ain't got money for pay you. Right? We ain't have money. And we got the will and the power to work. God will have to make the provision for what we are doing. But we want some people who mean from their heart to help people. To help people. So I'm going to play this, Nicholas. Heart it ugly. You tell me with your mouth you love me, but with your action, it's different. We don't want people like that. We want to see the action love. And that is why we have this anti-suicide, anti-violence, and job creation rally for free, having all these people on board with us. Check the video.
Baby, let me know.
So where are kidding?
Hear me now, hear me good. Mount cut cross, we make fi say anything and just love laba laba. Many will say that I love you and need you. The truth is, I just more chatter. Use a microscope and take a look in at them heart. You would realize it don't really matter. Judas eat with Jesus, but check the scriptures. Him same one was the back. No matter, tell me with your mouth you love me. Show me with your heart you love me. No matter, tell me with your mouth you love me. Your mouth sound pretty, but your heart look ugly. No matter, tell me with your mouth you love me. Show me with your life you love me. No matter, tell me with your mouth you love me. Cause your mouth sound pretty, but your heart look ugly. Hear me now. Many will say that I love you and need you and don't really mean it. Them wouldn't mind and them buy the house on the hill then. Higher you fi clean it. Hear me now. Me never know you woulda do me so bad. Even if me did dream it, would believe that. Me with your mouth you love me. Your mouth sound pretty but your heart look ugly. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Show me with your life you love me. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Cause your mouth sound pretty but your heart look ugly. If I no genuine love then me no need it. So tell me you love me if you don't mean it. If I real love me shoulda feel it. Me shoulda feel it. Me shoulda feel it. If I not genuine love then me no need it. So tell me you love me if you don't mean it. If I real love me shoulda feel it. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Show me with your heart you love me. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Your mouth sound pretty but your heart look ugly. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Show me with your life you love me. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Cause your mouth sound pretty but your heart look ugly. I had a good father. Him passed away a couple years now. That man never tell me, son, I love you with his mouth. I can't remember that. But I remember one day some police called me out of the house and him stand up in front of me. In case anything go wrong, him would have be in a that place of danger. That man never tell me yet, son, I love you with his mouth. But him tell me many times, say him love me with him heart. Nobody tell me with your mouth. Show me with your heart. Nobody tell me with your mouth you love me. Nobody tell me with your mouth.
Hold on, what is that? Next week.
Left wing, dog, left wing. Go!
But that man.
So he said.
Yo, no, that go left bad, yo. I tell you, yo.
Yo, hold on. Get the next tropical ready.
tropical rhythms for the fun of life. Follow us on Facebook.
Praise your one, praise him, our friend, praise him.
The Body of Christ, Guyana, in collaboration with Pastor Joe Prasad of Liberty Fellowship, Queens, New York, present Hope is Rising, Anti-Suicide, Anti-Violence and Job Creation Rally, June 3rd, 2017. Pressure testing, sugar testing, HIV testing, featuring live performances by top gospel acts out of St. Lucia, Jamaica, the USA, and Guyana. Guyana. Speakers for the night, ministers of the government, pastors, members of the business community, religious leaders, and others. Fun and games for the children, starting at 4 p.m. Cultural presentation, 6 p.m. Venue, Jubilee Park. Admission free. Music by Crown Vibes, Sound and Lights International. Guyana. Hope is rising.
Never thought I could eat my way to a slimmer waistline.
I was in the store and found there it was.
Reduced fat, no cholesterol.
Exactly what she needed for her super strict weight loss diet.
My hero, he's always just constantly looking out for me.
Anything, I mean anything to keep that irresistible waistline.
Keeping your waistline in line? Make it easy with Golden Cream Reduced Fat, No Cholesterol Margarine. Now with an airtight seal that guarantees freshness.
You have always trusted Castudi's Gospel Music Center for the best in gospel CDs and DVDs. He has also been known as the best person to duplicate your CDs and DVDs. Download your favorite gospel music on memory cards, flash drives, smartphones, and other devices. Well, now, Castudi has moved to a bigger and better location at Lot 206 Eastern half of Charlotte Street between Alexander and Cap Streets. For more information, call Castudi on 600-3991 today. Castudi's Gospel Music Center, the home of gospel music in Guyana.
All right, we're back with you. Nicholas there. All right, before we get into Melissa with iRide updates, I just want to say thanks to Ansel McCall Trading Limited. Came out last night. Church's Chicken, you're too wicked. Church's Chicken come with one you really punished people last night there. You know? But we still love you. You're supposed to get like 5 boots. Or 5 on this side and 5 on this side so people can get easy access to get chicken. I think they run out of food or kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, you're too naughty. Because this is what Santa would say. You're naughty. Right. 93.1, Safe TV, 94.1, all the DJs across Casual and Scene Up and Remix Chick. Who else? Phyllis. Also, iRide and Melissa Davy did a really excellent job in terms of in our profession, you know, in our area of hospitality. Make sure she take care of everybody, getting their food, forcing me to eat. I don't eat before I sing, you know. And even when I done sing last night, me even feel like eating how I feel so overjoyed and bubbly, you know. So we want to say thanks to Andrew Supermarket, and of course, Castudi Gospel Music Center, and Sister Denise Harris Media, LRIC Media Production, I think it is. Sister Denise, correct me if I say it right so I could know I could get the right thing. Jewel Brown, you see the
drone?
Yeah.
The
drone?
Yes, he was there with the drone.
Cheese and bread, you know. We really had a great time. And I know something, enough of y'all went to church. We went 7 o'clock service, yes. Me went, Saiku went, Prodigal went, Atobawafo went, all of you went to church for 7 this morning. After we reached home about 3 o'clock.
I reached home 1:34.
That is good. And we had another praise time up in church. Anyhow, let me bring in Melissa Davy. I write Queen and Princess. I write CEO. What's going on, girl?
Oh my gosh.
Let me hear your take about last night before you start talking about iRide.
Wow, Kessler, last night, like, you know what? You know, I'm always excited, right, Kessler? Let's clear the air on that one, right? Last time when I told Psycho I was excited, Psycho looked at me, just started to laugh, because I think he knew what was coming next. But, you know, like, I looked to the left, Kessler, and there was so much people. I looked to the right, I look forward, I look at the back. There were people everywhere, Kessler. And you know why I was excited too? Because you know what? This was a Guyanese thing. and this is a Guyanese artist, and people just come out and support. So I think that we got to do away with this statement from today going forward that Guyanese don't support their own, because you know what, the Guyanese came out last night and supported our own Psycho.
Guyanese don't support stupidness. You see, the words of Psycho song had a command.
Oh yes. Yes.
Everybody could identify
Yes.
with what he said.
Exactly.
And so people say, you know what? The man said this me by.
Because you know what, Kester? I have friends who, they are not church-going Christians. And some of them say to me, Melissa, play that song for me. Play it. I need to hear that song. So a lot of persons just love the songs. And you know what I love a whole lot too? I know, Kester, you know Psycho from way back when. And I know Psycho from way back when and everything. And Psycho is just, there is no pretense in his music. All right, and he is very humble. He's very down to earth, very professional. Trust me. There's a lot of things that persons don't know about him, and he's authentic, and that came out in his music.
Yeah.
And trust me, people can pick up on vibes, Kester,
Yep, they can.
and they realize, what, the music is authentic, the man is authentic. I'm gonna support this person, and he's Guyanese. And everybody came out there and supported, regardless of whether they're not a church-going Christian or not, they came out there and supported this Guyanese artist. And the whole aura around the event, Kester, it's like you could smell, this event had a fragrance, Kester. It had a fragrance, and there was so much unity. And let me tell you, Kester, I was working with, of course, the artists and the VIPs and all these things. And believe me, Kester, I've gone to other events and stuff like that, they might got a little bickering here and there, whatever it is, but there was such unity. It's like you didn't even know the person next to you, but you felt so unified with them.
Friendly.
You felt so unified with them, because it's like we were all so excited about Psycho's album launch. And when Psycho went up there and sing, "If My Pillow Could Speak," oh my God, the place went crazy.
Yeah.
And then when he started with you, well, I have my favorite, right?
Which is your favorite?
My favorite pick is Confidence. Right? When he was talking about,
Because
the song
confidence
Confidence,
rocks.
right?
Because confidence rocks.
Yeah. We have the organization Confidence Rocks and everything, but when he sang about confidence, he was talking about confidence, in our Creator. And that was like a really awesome moment for me, Kester, because that's where my confidence is. It's in our Creator, the God that created heaven and earth. So it was amazing.
It's awesome.
And Kester, let me tell you something. Any other event, any other event of this nature, people are not gonna miss it, Kester. They're not gonna miss it. I'm telling you. You can mark my words on that one, because everybody was posting about this event on Facebook today. So it's like, if you were not there, it's like, oh goodness, why I didn't go?
Well, I saw a couple people make that statement. I vex you.
I'm telling you. So you know what? We have more events coming up, and this is a chance for them to redeem themselves. We have June 3rd coming up. Redeem yourself there.
True.
Make sure you don't miss that.
And I got news to them. Added to June 3rd.
Yes.
It's October Waffle.
Woo!
Everything on double.
Yes.
October Waffle says, yesterday I'm staying back for this event.
Wow, and that wasn't even planned.
That wasn't planned.
Yes.
We just had a talk. I showed him the flyer and tell him what we wanted to do. And people probably got hinted to me up to tonight. Probably said, "Oh, yesterday, this suicide thing. Tell me some more about it, because it created some interest. Like, I want to stay for it,
Yes.
So, the Jamaican understand.
Yes.
So,
and
when he tell me whether he's staying or not, you just query and how he sung him. Like, if
he's gonna stay, and our own Psycho is gonna be there.
Of course.
So other than Psycho, we have like some really awesome artists too.
Yeah.
We have
Cherlin,
Cherlin,
Miriam,
oh my gosh,
Samuel Madas, Imran Henry.
Yeah,
He's a
Imran is
he's
amazing.
sensation.
I was at a concert that Imran performed at, and that was awesome. That was awesome. I think Imran is from Antigua, is it?
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia, okay.
But he's living in Queens, in New Jersey.
New Jersey right now, but he's amazing too.
We got E-Praise coming home.
Yes.
Ian Graves is going to be here again for that. Anil is coming back for that. You know. So you see what's going on?
Yes.
Guys, they're coming back.
And listen, did you see the response Anil got last night?
Oh,
it's like
man.
people were like, you know what, our own Anil is
man.
back. Our
Yeah,
own is
yeah,
back.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then, you know, okay, so when Ian Greaves went on, you know, when he started, he that dwelleth in the secret place. I mean, I grew up on that kind of music.
I got a plan that will
Yeah.
change this land.
I am telling you, you know, listen, you know what happened, Kessa? I think, you know what, the music industry in Guyana just rebirthed itself. It just rebirthed.
Trinity, when we had last night,
Uh-huh.
we had our youngness, Melissa Van der Yard.
Oh my God, she was
Everybody
amazing.
was just explosive. The U band, yo, I just want to big up Sammy and his band. Big up.
And
big up.
Kesser, we forgetting somebody.
Who?
Tarsha, we had Tarsha Andrews.
Yeah.
And,
A lot of people
and you
know,
know,
babe,
you know what
Tarsha.
I realized? You know what happened? But here, because Tarsha is so kind of quiet, people don't realize how excellent she is. But when Tarsha went out there and started to sing, I mean, international gospel producer Danny Brownie just ran out the VIP tent. He just get out of that tent. He's like, wait.
So you know what happened?
You know? So I was like, listen, album launch number 2.
Let me tell you a secret.
Yes.
Psycho confess. Psycho is a Kester. I can't sing with me wife. And it's the truth.
She's amazing.
You torsion, get back in shape with your voice and everything there.
Well, let me tell you, Kester, well, last night when she started singing, you know, the crowd went in an uproar. But I remember when you guys at First Assembly used to have gospel festas, like in the early 2000s. I remember, you know, my family, the Peters family, Amanda and Eloise and Letitia.
Amanda,
they
Eloise used to sing with Tarsha.
Yes, so they were backing her up. And so they were at one end of the stage, and she was at another end. But I only saw them, I didn't see her. And her voice sounded so perfect. And I said, why are they backing up a recording? And then I look over and I see this woman singing so perfect. You know, so I knew she could sing from way back when, you know, so.
Well, listen,
let's not
before I
forget
put you in
Tarsha.
trouble tonight, and you're going to talk about your eye ride, let's move on.
Yes. Well, Cassie, you know
We
what?
we just can't talk about what happened
I
last night.
know, but it was that
Within a couple
amazing.
minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what,
What's in your
Kester?
update?
So yesterday, a lot of persons were actually trying it out. So
Try out the app. I
yes,
could try it out now?
Yes, they were actually trying out the app. All right.
You could set me up now?
Sure, I can set you up. Let's go download that app quickly for Kester. So a lot of persons were trying it out. So we realized that you know what, that they were requesting rides and then they were canceling it just to see if it works. But you know, there's actually a 3-step process towards using the app. It's so simple. The first step is just typing in where you're going. So if we head into Marriott, you just type in Marriott.
Okay.
Right? Then you select what type of ride you want, whether it's an iRide Basic, which is a regular taxi, or if you want an iRide Lux, or a high-end, or if you want a van. All right? So you just select the category of ride, and then you press ride now. Very simple. Let me go it over again. Drop off location, select the ride right now, and then your ride is on its way. Simple as that.
Ride, you ride.
And you know what? We actually had one of our drivers there. I don't know if you actually saw him. He's a very, very good friend of Onassis and Saiku and Eddie Neblet. All right, I don't want to call his name, right? But he was there, you know, and he was talking to Sharon a lot. Right, he's one of our drivers.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes. So here it is. I don't know if I can.
Maybe you have to put it up to the camera.
Yeah. So it's actually the second app. I don't know. Can they see? No, that's not the right camera. I think this one might be it. Oh yes, they're seeing. Nice. So. It's the second app there, the second one, right? The first one is for the iRide drivers, and the second one is for the passengers. So let's go download it, Kester.
Okay.
Good, great. Second app, so you just type in iRide Guyana in the Play Store, right? Type in iRide Guyana, and then you will actually see 2 apps with yellow icons. Right? The second one is for the passengers. The first one is for the drivers. And of course, you know, you just click on it and then you press install. So right now we're installing, right? Kester Dean's iRide passenger app. So Kester, if I know you're tired, so If you want to just park the is tomorrow, that's okay. I right got you.
Tomorrow is sleeping all day.
Tomorrow you're sleeping all day. All right. Well, your family still gotta get transportation, so you know what? I right got y'all. I right got you covered.
Right.
All
I'll try it out.
Yes, you know, and we have a lot of drivers and we have a lot of persons who who've downloaded the app. All right, and you know, Kester, you know, of course, this is the 21st century, and we have to keep moving. We gotta always get up with the times. You gotta keep up with the times. You can't be left behind. And this app is so simple to use. You know, regardless of people's age, they are on Facebook. My uncle, who is 75 years old, he's on Facebook, right? And if you could use Facebook or if you could use Instagram or WhatsApp, believe me, iRide Guyana app is 10 times easier to use than all of those apps, right? So, you know, you can request your taxi through the app and you can see the ride coming for you. You can see the ride, if when you request the taxi, right? And the taxi was still at Cemetery Road, you're gonna actually see the car coming to you. You're seeing it, Kester.
See it cut across.
Yes, exactly. You're actually seeing it. All right. And you know, there is an option in the app, all right, for you to call the driver, but you don't even have to use it because I've requested several iRide taxis through the app, and I didn't have to call the driver because I'm seeing everything.
Okay.
You're actually seeing everything. Also, there's even you know, like a way you can even message the driver and all that. But
let's say if you go by the camera, can you go through the steps and they see what you do?
I can do that, yes, but but you know what they can actually do, if they go on our Facebook page, right, they would see all the steps right there.
Okay, good.
So this thing is simple, you know, Kester, you know, sometimes you ask some people, what's your relationship status? I would tell you it's complicated.
Yeah.
Your relationship with iRide is so simple, all right? Nothing is complicated about this app. Very, very simple. You just go download it from the Play Store, and everybody knows how to download an app. Download it from the Play Store, right? And when you download it from the Play Store, you actually have to go to this screen here. This is the first screen. I think it's here. Yes. When you go to that screen. Yes. When you go to that screen, you don't just log in. You don't just log in right away. You actually get registered. Right, so when you get, thank you, Kester. Yes, so when you get registered, you know, you put your correct information. You put in Kester Dean, right? You don't, I mean, everybody knows you as your stage name, Kester D, but you don't put in Kester D, Kester Dean, right? And you know, you put in your correct email address. You also put in your correct phone number. So all of your correct information goes in here. And today I had a meeting with like about 60 potential drivers.
Okay.
Yes, so I had that meeting like around 1 today. And one of the...
Today is Sunday?
Yes, I did, yes. And, you know, one of the person asked me a question, you know, because, of course, they're allowed to ask you questions of, you know, there's no stupid question or anything like that. So the person asked the question, well, you know, any drivers have got kidnapped, you know, when you guys were using this? And everybody laughed, but I said, you know what, that's a very good question. And this is not the kind of app that anybody should use if they want to commit any crime or do anything that or do anything that's wrong, right? This app was designed for well-behaved drivers and well-behaved passengers, right? So, you know, anybody who wants to commit a crime, this is not the app to use, please, because, you know, no, you know, some persons who might want to do, you know, most people are wonderful, but you will find the 1% that might have different thoughts, bad thoughts or whatever it is. But this is not the app to use, right, for those kind of things, because we will see everything that the persons are doing, right? You know, so this is not the app to use for that. But I'm
so iRide is ready to go.
So iRide is ready to go. This is actually day 7.
So you set me up there?
Well, we're gonna put in your information just now.
Okay.
All right. So I guess when we come off air, we're gonna make sure that well, I'm at register now.
Okay.
Right. So we're gonna put in all of Kester's information, and then that's it.
All right.
That's it, Kester. Kester, if you're so tired and you don't even feel like driving home, iRide got you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just wanna say thanks to iRide, also Den's Trading Limited, with the battery export, used batteries, and and Summer Car Training Limited with the Tropical Rhythm or the Smarter or the Lucasade. And we also have Sterling Product Limited, Mr. Ramsey Ali and family, and the Sterling family. So we want to say thank you guys. This is all the time we have for tonight. Melissa, you got to go anywhere after this?
Well,
we having a little get together with all the
get together.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'll be there, Kester. Listen, let me tell you something. I need to say this on air, right, Kester? Anywhere Kester is, I am. You know what, Kester, you and your wife, the two of you are two amazing people. And I watched your wife last night, Kester. You know, I was sitting down there. I was telling Danny Brown, I say, you know what, this is the #1 gospel promoter in Guyana, right? And you know, after everything went on, there came your wife. You know, she came in, and that woman, she supports everything that you do. And even as I'm talking, you know, I get a little emotional sometimes, and the tears come into my eyes now. But this woman supports everything Kester does, and so behind every strong man, there's a really great and supportive woman. So I really want to send a lot of respect and a lot of love and a huge shout out to Miss Elka Dean. You know, I even look at her when she helps to even when she manages the business. Trust me, this woman customer service is always on point. I remember even the first time
when you went
to the store, I went to buy 1 CD. I said, no, I buy more CDs. How this woman engaged me. And then now I started to ask her, so you had customer service training? The way this woman dealt with me, you know, so I really, really want to, you know, just give a lot of love and a lot of big up and everything, you know, all greetings to Elka. And I really want to say a lot of thanks to Kester Dean. Kester, you're doing a lot of positive in this country. And, you know, you are Minister Kester Dean. Let me call you the right thing. The Minister of the Gospel.
That is good. Yes. We all came a mighty long way. And beyond the sky, this is the limit. And so once you can help somebody, just help them. That's all to it, you know. All right? My wife is a real hard worker. And I really love her, man. You know, so Edie, you don't know, baby. Your husband got you, all right? So this is all the time we have, and thank you very much. Our time is expired, and we didn't even take a call. I know you want to talk, but my phone number up there, you could WhatsApp me. Yeah, that's my cell number, so you could WhatsApp me. And let's be friends and keep it neutral or whatever, you know. So people always ask me all kind of thing from time to time. If I could answer you, if you make sense with your question, I can answer you. If you say I didn't respond to you, know that you make sense. Right? And you could block yourself. No, serious. Some people just they ask you some real foolishness. Well, somebody asks a stupid question, you're gonna respond to it.
Well, you know something, Kester. Anytime you're trying to be friends with somebody, you should always be respectful. That's the thing, you know. And so I know that you're a very respectful person and you're very businesslike, and I would trust that persons would reciprocate, that they would deal with you in the same manner.
Yeah, mommy, and people good. Yeah. I tell them I'm a nice person. And I got the lion side of me. I like the lion when he's sleeping.
Yes. I
myself don't like the lion when he's weak. So I'll try my best to keep the lion sleeping.
Yes.
And that's why a lot of people abuse my, you know, my kindness.
Good nature.
Yeah. Don't abuse it. Don't
but
feel you could advantage me or because I saw far to the stupidity. Right? So you are not a mistake. I know it's not one. Melissa is not one. Kevin is not one. And on that note, Dominique, who's doing an excellent job, certainly is not a mistake.
Definitely.
And on behalf of all the wonderful people that sponsor this program, thank you. For those of you who came out last night to support Psycho, thank you and God bless.
Thank you.
I'll try to have Psycho here next week. Like you said, thank you yourself.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Hey, my God is good, yo. My God is good, yo. Hey, my God is good, yo. My God is good, yo. Everything a double, oh. Everything a double, oh. Promotion double, oh. Your money double, oh.